Welcome to OpenChain, great open source compliance for everyone. Here is an overview of projects hosted by the Linux Foundation. These are open source projects. They allow everyone to use, study, share, and improve the code. Each of the projects covers a different area, ranging from enterprise to IoT to automotive to cloud. What all of the projects have in common is that they use open source licenses. These licenses explain how everybody can use, study, share, and improve the code. The important point is that everybody using this technology must follow the license. Compliance is a gateway to accessing open source code. It's a very simple way to get access to the code, but a vitally important one. OpenChain addresses this by asking one question: how do I trust my open source supply chain? In answering that question, we provide a way to deal with the industry fact that dozens of companies are involved in making every single product. By ensuring everybody follows the open source license requirements, we dramatically reduce risk and increase certainty around the use of open source in the commercial space. The OpenChain project addresses this by defining the key requirements for a quality open source compliance program. The idea is to have a simple, effective standard for organizations of all sizes in all markets to address open source compliance. OpenChain defines inflection points. It asks that an organization has inbound processes, internal training, policy, and processes, and outbound processes related to open source license compliance. Companies have the flexibility to decide the content of each specific process, policy, and/or training. The important point is that they have addressed the inflection points and given consideration about how they will ensure license compliance. OpenChain supports self-certification to the OpenChain standard with an online questionnaire. This questionnaire can be accessed by tablet, mobile phone, or desktop computer. If a company can answer yes to each question in the questionnaire, they are OpenChain conformant. They have confirmed that they have the correct inflection points addressed for open source license compliance. The OpenChain project provides comprehensive and free reference material to help with this conformance process. It is designed for companies of all sizes to encourage everyone to engage with OpenChain and to ensure they have a great compliance program. Here is an overview of organizations with a publicly announced OpenChain conformant program. These represent a great diversity of companies, covering many different industry sectors. Of course, there are also companies which have not yet publicly announced their OpenChain conformant program, and a great deal of companies which are undergoing OpenChain conformance. Every organization that completes OpenChain conformance can display a conformance badge, such as this, to indicate that they have an OpenChain conformant program and/or products that go through the OpenChain conformant program. Around OpenChain, there is additional support in a vibrant ecosystem. For example, instead of self-certification, a company might choose to have audited certification by a third-party provider. TÜV, a German company focused on certification, particularly in the automotive sector, recently launched a global certification option around the OpenChain project. The first organization to complete this was Hitachi. There are also commercial supported activities from our partner program. There are law firms, consultancies, and certification authorities around the world who can provide commercial support if and when required. One important point is that OpenChain is run by user companies for user companies. It is always user first. We have a diverse range of platinum member companies who support OpenChain both financially and through participating on the OpenChain governing board. We also have a fantastic group of community contributors providing support in our work teams, helping with outreach, international advice, and community engagement. OpenChain has 4 work teams that meet bi-weekly by telephone calls and also communicate actively on our mailing lists. Specification covers the development of our standard. Conformance helps with the self-certification questionnaire. Curriculum designs our reference material, and onboarding provides the information to help new organizations engage with the OpenChain project. The idea of OpenChain is to raise all the boats for the benefit of all around the world. It's about open source compliance to ensure open source remains sustainable, vibrant, and useful. Anyone can be part of the OpenChain community. They can join OpenChain by visiting our community page, and of course any organization can self-certify or simply do a health check by using our online questionnaire. If you want more information about OpenChain, you can email the project manager at coughlin@linux.com.